I am the CEO of the Q. We are a live game platform. Historically, we've been used in sports stadiums, actual physical conferences, broadcast integrations, etc. And with the introduction of COVID, our platform was now used to power virtual conferences as opposed to a traditional Zoom, more in a broadcast setting, preventing those that had Zoom fatigue. So since COVID started, we've worked with Microsoft, Cisco, HBO, and a couple other of corporates to either power sales kickoffs, virtual happy hours, or just trivia game shows as a pure entertainment. We have done things in person as well. So when things do resume, we had previously done Microsoft sales kickoffs as well, to where you would ask trivia shows to make sure their attendees were paying attention throughout the event. And we provide the full suite of tools to manage it and whatnot. So from there, I'm going to go ahead and share my actual screen and kick you guys off into a demo of it. Admin, prawn, cool. And then if you guys actually want to participate and play along in this short little trivia game that I put together, I'm going to drop a link in the chat. Or chat to everyone. Great. So you guys should have the link down in the chat where it says theq.live/demo. This is available as both a mobile app and web app. The web app is the most popular just because of the ease of use and there's no friction to get new people on board. And then we support live video distribution as part of it as well. For this demo, since you guys can see me on Zoom, I will not actually be streaming video to the other experience. So over here, you have our admin console. We have a variety of different types of games, trivia, sports wagering, survey-based and whatnot.
Hey, Will, you're still sharing your PDF, at least for me.
Okay.
I don't know if anybody else has seen that, but I'm only seeing the PDF, not your admin interface.
Thank you. Right. Cool. All right. Stop screen. Share screen. I'll do entire desktop. We good now?
Yeah.
Awesome. So the event organizers have access to their admin dashboard back here, which is the core crux of it, is creating and scheduling games for the audience and participations. I went ahead and pre-populated a game just for the sake of time. And on the left-hand side, so I have a trivia question, a multiple choice question. We tie into live sports gambling feeds as well. I don't know if that's of interest, but just wanted to throw that out there in case there's some sports broadcasters paying attention, where we're used for like in-stadium commentary or just like live odds for micro bets. When an event's getting ready to start, what I would do is press start game, and then this lobby over here, you'll be able to join via your email, log in, and I'll give everyone a moment to do that if you want to participate. And if you don't, no big deal. So normally in this setting, there would be video streaming where there's the blue background, but just for simplicity, because I'm streaming with Zoom right now, there's no need for that. And often we are just used as a second screen experience, and this is how it would look. So the host of the show or the producer would be looking at our admin dashboard on the back end, and they'd be going through which of the following companies has not used our software for an event. So I just gave you a quick list beforehand to see if you were paying attention. Here's your first trivia question. We have 10 seconds to answer. I'll go ahead and give you guys the correct answer. And then the time is up. The answers have been calculated. And 7 people. Wow, that was more than I was expecting to tune in and actually play. Got the correct answer there. You'd see that. The host of the game would be able to see the usernames of that to give shout outs alongside of it. So user and then random numbers for just easy use. And then just an example of a survey question. Would you like to learn more about our software? Yes or no? Put in whatever you want. And this is very common in the event space because we have all the first party data tied to this, everyone's user responses. So you can go in here and then this is my username and see their contact information, what they signed in with, and then tie that back to their unique responses for anyone that said they do want to learn more about our software. Awesome. 7 people, 8 people, improve the numbers, all care about us. I could then go reach out after this and give you guys the information about the event space. So that is, I think, around 5 minutes, which was my time limit. So that's what we got. Any questions, or I can answer in the chat.
I think we just want to know what the prize is.
So I think in that demo it was $1,000, but it was not, because then so we do support the payout and prize distribution too if there are cash prizes, which takes off a lot of the heavy lifting for brands and just the legalities of that, and it's all distributed through PayPal.
Well, at least it's not Bitcoin. But so, Will, you see, you do see that your audiences will expand as you go into real life and URL life, right? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. So we originally, Microsoft was our first customer in the conference space, and we did that in real life as a sales kickoff experience, where they wanted to know if their actual attendees were paying attention to the keynote topics, and to reward them for everyone who got the questions correct. And then as events became virtual, people were getting Zoom fatigue, and they were looking for different ways to innovate. And that's how we picked up HBO and then Cisco. And then so we'll continue to do both. Virtual events are a lot cheaper, but there are still the benefits of in-person events.